I'm kind of blown away today that the market is down. It was down the day before yesterday. We had a day off for Jimmy Carter's funeral. What a wonderful man. Met him on an airplane once. What a guy. And I'm asking myself, have we forgotten what we learned on Monday night? Have we forgotten about the computer that I'm going to get for $3,000 that's going to search through all the information that happened in the last 24 hours on 6,500 stocks and condense it for me and give me access to which of these stocks, of these 6,500 stocks that Samantha analyzed last night, is going to give me a increase in earnings over the next 3 years of over 60%, averaging 20% per year. Which ones of them have a PE ratio of under 50 and a PEG ratio of under 1? Which ones of them are going to be the growth? Because really that's what this is all about. It's who's going to make more profit in the coming years. And then I look and I say, don't people realize that Jensen put up two slides where in one slide he showed, 82 companies that he's partnering with. In those 82 companies, there's one company that is listed 5 times. He lists these 82 companies in categories. There's one company that's listed 5 times. It's in 5 different categories that he's partnering with. And then he throws us another chart, and it's got 34 companies. And this time it's the company I'm referring to is shown once. And I looked into this company, and its projected earnings are growing in excess of 60% over the next 3 years. And the crazy things, its revenues are not. And that fits right into the criteria that I look for, is companies who go out and recognize a growth opportunity and spend money and hire people to take advantage of that growth opportunity. So in this one company, its earnings are growing substantially, but its revenues aren't. Well, why is that? Because they fit the growth opportunity scenario perfectly. Over the last 2 years, they've been spending a lot of money on research and development to gear up to this project that they're entering into with NVIDIA. And so therefore, their earnings are not going to go up much, but their research and development has already been spent. So their expenses are going down, and that's what's driving their earnings per share up. So revenues are basically staying 3 to 5% growth, but earnings are growing in excess of 20% per year. So that's a perfect scenario for the price is going to go up. And so I'm buying it today as the market is down, because the market's all hung up on, is Jerome going to raise interest rates or not? It really doesn't matter if I'm going to get my nano, what is it? He calls it a DGX1. It's going to look something a little bigger than this. I just happen to have this. And then he also breaks it down that this revolution, this AI revolution, is going to be in 3 categories. Graphics, that means basically his games are going to get better. It also means that I'm not going to be here anymore. You're going to see me, but it's not going to be me. He's going to give me my Samantha that will produce a virtual twin of me to talk to you based on what Samantha finds every morning in the stock market that she feels you need to know. So I'll take care of the graphics. I'll take care of the enterprise. That is, she's going, Samantha in this little form is probably going to replace or make such that I don't need to hire about 5 people, because this little box that's going to cost me $3,000 is going to do it. And in fact, if this little box can't do it for $3,000, I can buy another one to put on top of it. And between the 2 of them, it's $6,000. Or maybe it's 3 of them for $9,000. I can't hire an employee and give them benefits for $9,000 a year. This is mind blowing. So then the last element he's talking about is robotics, and how I saw an interview just yesterday with Elon. And Elon, I think he said he anticipates in 2025 he'll sell about 10,000 robots, and he makes the statement, and I believe this, that robots will be the biggest product in all of history. And why is that? He said, because you're going to want more than one. You're going to want one to, a robot is going to be my autonomous automobile. That'll be one. Nita wants one to clean the bathrooms, make the bed, and make the coffee in the morning, and do other household chores. And I'll probably need one to run my Samantha. So we got 3 of them already on order. Elon says that I should probably have them by 2030. I think that's what he said, 2030. And anyway, I just can't believe that we're so focused on the possibility, or the report that we got this morning that said employment is up, and so interest rates are going up, and thus inflation may go up. So Jerome won't be doing 5 cuts. He might even do 1 raise. And so the market is crashing and ignoring what Elon told me. Now, the other thing that I thought that I got excited about is this one company that is listed 5 times on this one chart. So I did the research, and sure enough, it's going to explode, because every industry, every manufacturer is going to need what Jensen and them are creating. Now, I did a deep dive on it, and it's on my 3-year projection chart that's on my website, and it's going to be listed under the stock, which I list all the stocks where I show you what the earnings are going to be and what my projected price on the stock is going to be on January the 1st of 2028. And then I also am going to put a special video there explaining why this company is going to be one of the biggest players. I think it works out. I rate all the companies on my 3-year projection chart. I think it works out that this one is number 9. So it's not the best stock in the future, but it's right there around NVIDIA. I think NVIDIA is 8th on my chart. So come to Best of Us Investors, or better yet, just go into the description, click on the 14-day free trial, and come to my 3-year projection. It's under what I call a cheat sheet, and you'll find this mystery stock, or you can just look at Jensen's video and see that chart, and you can find it. It's listed 5 times on this chart here. So that's how I invest. I'm not hung up on what Jerome Powell's going to do. He may not even be there. I think there's going to be a lot of changes happen, as what I feel is there's a slim chance that in the future our country just might be run like a business. It is the biggest business in the world, and it's also the most mismanaged business in the world, but it has such potential. And if we can get some people in there who understand the relationship by how much you got coming in and how much you got going out. If you got more going out than you got coming in, you're running a deficit. You're dying, okay? But if we can get some business people in there, like Elon said, they asked him, where are you going to save money in the government program? And he said, I could put on a blindfold and throw a dart. and anything I hit, I know I could save money, because we have a very inefficiently run, biggest business in the world, and we need to make it profitable. I mean, hell, Social Security collects, $2 trillion a year, and they invest it in treasuries. Why don't they invest it in the S&P 500? Why don't they? Last year, it would have made 20% instead of 3%. Come on. It just doesn't take that much knowledge to figure things out unless you're just damn stupid. Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe we elect stupid people. Huh. Let me think about that. I'll get back to you on it.